Good afternoon, graduating students, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. As president of Pasco-Hernando State College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the second winter 2024 commencement ceremony, and it does kind of feel like winter, doesn't it? Please remain standing as we begin today's program with the national anthem performed by PHSC student Ms. Genesis Rodriguez Davila.
Please sing along with me if you know the words. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Guests and graduates, please be seated. Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez Davila, for your beautiful rendition of the national anthem. My name is Dr. Jesse Peisers, president of Pasco-Hernando State College. It is my privilege and a joy to welcome you to this afternoon's commencement ceremony. You know, as I look out at you graduates today, I see a group of people who have worked very hard for what they have about to receive. Here at the college, we don't give you degrees, you earn degrees. You earn them, then we give them to you. And I think you should take pride in the fact that you've done something very difficult, and through that difficult work, achieved something and earned something very meaningful. You know, if a football practice is not hard, you're probably not going to be well prepared for the game. If your educational journey is not rigorous and difficult, you're probably not going to be prepared for a long and successful career. But coming out of Pasco-Hernando State College, you are prepared for a successful career. So congratulations on your hard work that has led to this day. But you know, when I also look at you, I'm reminded of a turtle on a fence post. There's a lot of things you don't know about how that turtle got there, but one thing you do know is that it did not get there alone. And similarly, you did not get to where you are today without help. Some of the people who have helped you the most are seated behind you. Your friends, your family, your loved ones who cared about you, who supported you every step of the way. This might be a good time to kind of turn your heads, turn around, and give a round of applause to your parents, friends, and family who supported our graduates. The beating heart of any college or university are its faculty, the professors, the instructors who dedicate their lives, their hours, and their energy to facilitating learning. Nothing is more important at PHSC than what happens in the classroom, whether that's an online classroom or a face-to-face classroom. And nothing is more important to us than great teaching that facilitates real learning. The faculty members who helped you get to where you are in the classroom, the staff members who supported you along the way are seated to your left and your right, and in some cases in front of you. Why don't you also give them a round of applause and thank them for their work? And finally, I am very grateful to the community members, the donors, the elected officials, the many people around us who have supported PHSC for over 50 years and helped make us the thriving college that we are today. This ceremony is live streamed so that guests near and far can be with us today. We are also pleased to offer sign language for the hearing impaired provided by Jessica Harris Interpreting Services. Today we are honoring graduates who are earning certificates, associate in science degrees, associates in arts degrees, and bachelor's degrees. Joining me on the platform today are special guests, including trustees, college administrators, foundation representatives, and today's speakers. Appointed by the governor of the great state of Florida, trustees ensure that PHSC delivers the highest level of educational services to our students. Our District Board of Trustees, Ms. Marilyn Pearson Adams, will address you later this afternoon. Other board members joining us today are Trustee Vice Chair, Dr. Becky Shulkowski, Trustees Mrs. Nicole Newlin, and Trustee Representative Ms. Kristen Knowles. Trustees, please stand to be recognized, and thank you for your leadership and service. Also joining us this afternoon are Foundation board members Mr. Brandon May and Mr. Charles Spinner. Misty Price, Dr. Misty Price, will address you later this afternoon. Board Secretary Dr. Bob Bade, Senior Vice President and Chief Student Affairs Officer, as well as Dr. Lisa Richardson, Vice President of Advancement, Innovation, and Strategic Partnerships, are also with us this afternoon. In the 2023-2024 school year, the PHSC Foundation awarded more than $1.1 million in scholarships. Some of you may have received that. Let's ask our foundation representatives to stand, and we can honor you and honor the foundation for that support. We have several speakers who will address you as the ceremony proceeds. This afternoon, Ms. Brooke Timey, who is graduating magna cum laude today with her Associate in Arts degree, will give the student remarks. Representative Randy Maggard will be providing the charge to the graduates. Then later, Mrs. Lisa Shippey Gonzalez, a PHSC alumna, will address you for the first time as alumni. Now, graduates and guests, please join me in recognizing the dedicated educators who work tirelessly to support and encourage PHSC students every day. PHSC faculty and staff, all faculty and staff, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. And certainly those people who stood are one of the big reasons why my job is so wonderful and joyful. PHSC alumni, including guests, faculty, and staff, please stand to be recognized. All alumni of PHSC in the room, please stand so we can see how many graduates we have. All right. Wonderful. All the way to the back row, I see a graduate. That's wonderful. I'd also like to recognize those who are first-generation college graduates in their families, including the students graduating today. First-generation college graduates, including faculty, staff, guests, and our newest graduates, please stand if you're the first in your family to graduate from college. We'd like to recognize you. Congratulations on charting a new course for your family. Our veteran graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords with their regalia today. Veterans, both graduates and guests, would you please stand so we can recognize you? All veterans. Thank you for your service, past and present. Now please allow me to introduce our distinguished faculty marshals. Michelle Bierman, Associate Professor of Mathematics. Julie Hendrickson, Associate Professor of Natural Science. Kelvin Feisen, Assistant Professor of Psychology. Jason Wetherington, Professor of Mathematics. Gregory Woodard, Department Chair and Associate Professor of Physical Science. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you to our faculty marshals. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Trustee Chair Marilyn Pearson Adams. Chair Pearson Adams has been a broker owner of a multi-office firm in Hernando County for over 30 years. Appointed to the Board of Trustees in June of 2014, Chair Pearson Adams has served PHSC for over a decade. Her passion for giving back to help create healthy, sustainable communities has made her an essential trustee for pivotal change within our institution. At this time, please join me in welcoming District Board of Trustees Chair, Ms. Marilyn Pearson Adams.
Well, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you, Dr. Peisers. Welcome again to your Winter 2024 Commencement graduates, and greetings to our faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and friends and family of our graduates. My name is Marilyn Pearson Adams, and I am the chair of your District Board of Trustees for Pasco-Hernando State College. On behalf of the trustees, congratulations, graduates. Commencement is an important milestone in your lives and a joyful occasion for the trustees and everyone at PHSC. Your accomplishments, your well-being, and success as our students is in the heart of our mission and is why we are here, what we work towards each and every day. For knowledge is power, as you can open the doors to opportunity and advancement. As a wise person once said, nothing is constant but change itself. And I would dare to say that at this moment, you have been changed forever. Indeed, personal growth is a part of the magic of education. At its core, education is what you learn in the classroom and in your textbooks. But the value of your collegiate experience is deepened as you learn how to apply your knowledge and your skills. In how you interact with others, how you build upon your experiences. In truth, we know that learning does not always seem magical. However, many significant lessons inside and outside of the classroom are learned when we feel uncomfortable or even when the challenges are insurmountable. In fact, opportunities lie within life's every challenge, helping us grow stronger, more resilient, more courageous, and even more confident. Your life and career may be full of excitement and opportunities, but nobody promises that the success will come easily. Your passion for your field, your willingness to learn and grow throughout your career will help you to overcome the obstacles and will put you firmly in the path of success. Graduates, I believe that you can absolutely, indeed, accomplish anything you set your minds to. In conclusion, graduates, I leave you with these thoughts and actions. Embrace change. Fearlessly face life's challenges with the optimistic attitude. Give thanks and praise to those who have helped you along the way. Always be kind and enjoy the journey. And remember your days here at PHSC fondly. Thank you for entrusting PHSC to your education. Congratulations again on behalf of the entire District Board of Trustees, and again, best wishes and blessings for a very successful future. Thank you. Now, please, it is my pleasure to introduce the afternoon's student speaker, Ms. Brooke Timey. Ms. Timey is graduating today magna cum laude with an associate's degree. At this time, please join me in welcoming Ms. Brooke Timey.
Welcome, graduates, President Dr. Peisers, Board of Trustee members, faculty, staff, friends, and family. Thank you so much for allowing me the honor and privilege to speak in front of you on such a very special day. Congratulations, class of 2024. Today, we are graduating. Woo! My name is Brooke Timey, and for those of you who don't know me or haven't been subjected to my ability to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I promise I will do my very best to keep this speech short. My journey at Pasco-Hernando State College started out like most, parking my car, walking to class, and going home. This is what I thought my college experience was going to be like until I decided to venture to the Student Life office. Incredibly, I was hired as a student assistant here at West Campus, and I quickly became introduced to some of the most special and influential people that I met in my time here. So thank you to Jessica White for your profound impact on me, not only as a mentor, but as a strong representation of women in education. Thank you to Dr. Bob Bade, Shakita Henderson, and all those involved in student life and leadership. Thank you to all my professors, especially my wonderful speech professor, Danita Hiles, for more obvious reasons. Thank you to my dearest friends, Amanda Siklowski and Kyla Lyles. Thank you to my beloved Rotaract Club, my fellow students, and all the families here today. And a special thank you to my family for being my rock throughout everything. As I'm sure you'll all agree with me, without our support systems, we wouldn't be here today. And while we all experienced late night assignments, dreaded discussion posts with 2 required peer responses, and of course, studying for exams, we also all experienced what life at PHSC was like. And within that journey, whether as a part-time or full-time student, online or in person, English major or business major, we also all encountered obstacles along the way. And while our presence here today is a testament to that resilience, I would like to take a moment to share with you a part of my story. In a time where I was meant to be finishing classes, enjoying club events, and connecting with other students, I was also experiencing one of the first losses in my life. During my 3rd semester, a lifelong friend of mine shockingly and very unexpectedly passed away at the age of 18. And it was during that time that I had to learn to lean heavily on the stories and memories of his life rather than his passing. And one aspect of his life that I carry with me today is the sentiment that a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. Blake was one of the most charismatic and bright spirits you could meet. It was common for him to walk up to a person and just start to introduce himself or more than likely share a funny story. Honestly, he would have been great at walking up to all of you with a handful of flyers and getting you out to events, but nonetheless, there seemed to be no sense of fear in the face of opportunities where others might shy away. And that is the message I wanted to convey to all of you today. That a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. That moving to a new town is just a home that hasn't been made yet. That going and starting a new career is just an impact you have yet to make, and that these next moments ahead of us all is just a great story that hasn't been written yet. Learn to embrace that potential of yet. Starting something new doesn't have to be scary, and as we graduate today, ending a chapter doesn't have to be either. I urge you to take this opportunity right now to reflect on your own PHSC journey with pride. Reach out to those who mean something to you, whether a professor, a classmate, or an old friend. Reminisce on your favorite memory with your families, or even just go walk the halls. Those connections, those memories are what you're going to remember, not the homework or the tests or the required 2 peer responses. Go into the next chapter of your life knowing that you have conquered all your good and bad days, and never regret a day in your life, because every good day gives you happiness, bad days give you experiences, worst days can teach you lessons, but best days, such as today, will they give you memories. With that said, congratulations on your well-earned accomplishment, class of 2024. We did it.
Thank you, Chair Pearson Adams, and thank you, Ms. Taimi. Those were wonderful words, very encouraging and inspiring. Now it is my honor to introduce Representative Randy Maggard. Born and raised in Pasco County, Representative Randy Maggard attended Zephyr Hills High School and is also a PHSC alumnus, receiving his Associate in Arts degree in 1983. He was elected to the Florida House of Representatives in June of 2019 and subsequently re-elected. In the last session, Representative Maggard served on the following committees: Joint Select Committee on Collective Bargaining, Business and Professions Subcommittee, Health Quality Subcommittee, Higher Education Appropriations Subcommittee, Local Administration Subcommittee. At this time, please join me in welcoming Representative Randy Maggart.
Thank you, Dr. Pizer and staff, for having me speak today. This probably will not be a normal speech. It's more going to be what experience I've gained. Dr. Pizer asked me when I'd speak, and I said, what would you like me to talk about? He says, well, what have you learned in your 41 years of setting where they're setting at today? And I said, well, you're only going to give me an hour and a half? Well, you're listening anyway, so I felt pretty good about that. There's three things I do want to bring to tell you about that I've experienced in the last 41 years of my life. Possibility, passion, and time. Those are three things, if I look back over my life, I have probably searched to figure out, tried to stop it, tried to speed it up, and didn't take the advantage or take the opportunity when I should have. So my charge to you today is to look at these three items. So let's take a look at the possibility. The possibilities in this country, in this state, are enormous. You can do anything you want to do. We can look at people, you can read the paper, you can read magazines, you can read books on famous people, all what they accomplished. But none of that is different. What matters is what happened to you. What are you going to do? Take it. Go for it. Take that freedom and run with it. That's what makes this country so great, because you got an idea. You've got something you want to do. Now, one thing most people don't talk about in possibilities, you have the possibility to succeed and do well. But on the other hand, you got a possibility to fail. Don't listen to people about failing in the world. I've earned most of my gray hair from the failures I did, and I had the greatest education I could ever got through that failure. Take it, don't look at it as it's bad. Look at it, what can I learn from it? We've all heard adage like Dr. Thomas Edison, the light bulb, he failed 999 times and found it on 1,000. He could have quit anywhere in between there. Take the possibility. Take it and go, and whatever happens, happens. You're in a country that you can do that, in a state you can do that. Number two, passion. It was spoke about earlier. Passion is one of those things, when I was sitting there 41 years ago, I had no idea what it was. I can tell you what it wasn't, that 41 years later, I would be up here, being a House representative, a public servant, was the farthest from my mind. I was a math guy. I was not English. I was not writing. Didn't like to read. Guess what I do all the time now? Not math, unfortunately. So you never know where your passion's going to take you, no matter what it is. Now, passion is not fear. It's not emotion. It's not a feeling. Passion is something you've got, you just don't know what it is yet. Maybe you do. And whatever your passion is what matters. Maybe it is you want to be the greatest welder in the world. Maybe you want to start your own small business. Maybe you want to be a politician. Maybe you just want to be in public service so you can help somebody. The passion is what you need to find in your life. Now, you may have to do other things to get there. I did a lot of different avenues before I got to where I am today, and I found out what my passion was. And sometimes you can get two. If you're lucky in life, you find two passions. Dig deep. Find out what that passion is and never stop aiming for it. Take the possibilities that you have, find that passion, and go for it. Because once you do, there's not a greater feeling in the world is when you find out what you really want to do in a life. Maybe it's opening a coffee shop. And you finally get it open up, you open the doors, and you sell your first cup of coffee. There's not a greater feeling in the world. Or maybe it's your first haircut you gave. Or maybe it was helping a kid to learn how to play baseball. Whatever that passion is, find it. Life is busy as it is. Life is full. Find that passion. And what does it mean to you is all that matters, not what the world does. Everybody looks at people like Steve Jobs and all that and look what they created. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad they did. Sometimes I don't want a phone, but I do. But what is your passion? Your the passion is going to change the people around you and the world around you. Your world is your fear, right? That's who you need to go change and touch. Go for it. Do not go through a life and not find that passion. Whatever that is. Number 3. This is one I'm working on, and it's the hardest. Time. Time affects everyone. Affects everybody. You can squeeze it in your hand just as hard as you want to, but you can't slow it down, you can't speed it up. Manage it the best you can. But one thing I do want to leave you with time, if I could say one thing, that I look back over my 61 years, is, once I find my card, don't miss life as you're being busy searching for your passion and your job. Work is noble, but life is the memory. Ask your parents. Step back and enjoy life as you're working. Step back and embrace it, because I can tell you, 41 years from where I was from you to today, there's a lot of things I wish I could have stepped back and went, man, I wish I'd enjoyed that more. Whatever that is, enjoy life. Grab it. Take the possibility that's been given to you. Find your passion, manage your time, and enjoy the ride. God bless.
Thank you very much, Representative Maggard. I appreciate those words. That's good advice, students. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Misty Price. President of the Faculty Senate and an accounting professor, Dr. Price has proudly served at PHSC for over 16 years. Dr. Price was recently appointed to the Foundation Board this past February. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Misty Price.
Good afternoon. Dr. Pisers, members of the District Board of Trustees, members of the PHSC Foundation, distinguished guests, administrators and staff, esteemed faculty colleagues, cherished family and friends, and most importantly, graduates. Today is your day. Graduation is a time to celebrate the culmination of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It marks the end of countless late nights, rigorous study sessions, and collaborative efforts with your peers. This moment is your well-earned reward. On behalf of your faculty, let me say how proud we are of you on this momentous commencement day, a day that may have once seemed so distant, so unattainable, but here you are. Today is that day. You've reached an incredible milestone, and you should take immense pride in your accomplishment. This day stands as a testament to your diligence, determination, and resilience. Along the way, you've conquered challenges, navigated uncertainties, and embraced opportunities. You've inspired us, your faculty, to grow as instructors, mentors, and leaders, and for that, we thank you. As you step into the next chapter of your journey, allow me to share a few parting thoughts from your faculty. Believe in yourself, just as everyone here today believes in you. Commit to hard work. Stay persistent in pursuing your goals, even when faced with obstacles. Never stop learning. Be curious, embrace new experiences, and don't fear failure. Often, failure is the best teacher. Adopt a growth mindset. Recognize that your skills and talents are not fixed. They can grow and evolve throughout your life. Be reliable. Show up on time, be a team player, and honor your commitments. Seek guidance. Ask questions and find mentors who can support your academic, personal, and professional growth. Practice kindness. lead with compassion, be generous, and have a belief in the goodness of others. As you embark on this exciting new chapter, I leave you with two inspiring quotes. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." And Rosa Parks said, "Memories of our lives, of our works and our deeds will continue in others." Thank you for choosing PHSC. It has been our privilege and honor to guide you on your journey. Congratulations, graduates. The future is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Price. Those are worthy words of advice. Now we will announce several important student recognitions. While still in high school, students in our two-county district who meet certain requirements are able to take college classes from PHSC as dual enrollment or early college students without incurring the cost of tuition. These students who have not yet graduated from high school have completed their coursework for an Associate in Arts degree. Dual enrollment and early college students, please stand and be recognized for your remarkable achievement. Dual enrollment, early college, stand up. Oh, yeah. Many congratulations. Many graduates are wearing various color honor cords to represent membership in one or more of PHSC's prestigious honor societies, including Phi Theta Kappa, the official honor society of two-year colleges, Psi Beta, the National Honor Society in Psychology for community colleges, Lambda Nu, the National Honor Society for Radiology and Imaging Sciences, Tau Epsilon Alpha, the National Human Services Honor Society, and Sigma Kappa Delta, the English Honor Society for two-year colleges. Graduates who are members of any of these honor societies, please stand and be recognized. Participation in those organizations definitely adds to your educational experience. Will students graduating cum laude with a minimum 3.5 cumulative grade point average and those graduating magna cum laude earning at least a 3.75 GPA please stand so that we can recognize you? Many congratulations. Great work. As I said earlier, we have difficult programs on purpose, so achieving those level GPAs are very significant. Good for you. Now we have arrived at a very special moment in today's ceremony, the recognition of our summa cum laude graduates. Summa cum laude graduates earn a 4.0 grade point average, the highest possible GPA attainable at PHSC. We have 6 summa cum laude graduates to honor at this ceremony, all of whom will be awarded the Associate in Arts degree. To recognize these outstanding graduates for their academic excellence, summa cum laude graduates have been presented with a medallion, which they are wearing with their graduation regalia this afternoon. Summa cum laude graduates, when I call your name, please join me here on the stage to be recognized and we can get a picture together. Guests, please hold your applause until I have announced the names of all of our graduates with highest honors. And as you hear your name, please join me here on the platform. Natalie Stevenson, Kiara Carlos, Nelsie Uribe, Iman Bayat, Andrew Wyatt, and Jada Wells. Please give them a round of applause. Great job. You can sit down now. Wonderful. It is now time to present our candidates for graduation. Joining me on stage for the presentation is Dr. Daniel Powell, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer, and Dr. Jareen Thompson, Assistant Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of Arts and Sciences. Graduates, please rise.
President Pisers, I am pleased to announce that these candidates for graduations have satisfied the performance requirement as set forth in the rules of the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College. Graduates, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by Florida Statute 1001.64, you are eligible to be awarded certificates, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and bachelor's degree. Congratulations, candidates. Now, graduates, please be seated until you are escorted to the stage, one row at a time, to receive your diplomas.
Announcing the candidates' names today for graduation are Dr. Billy Gabbard, Dean of Nursing and Health, Dr. Allison Heil, Dean of Workforce Development, Career and Technical Education, and Ms. Patricia Stewart, Associate Dean of Nursing. Marshals, please escort the graduates by individual rows to the platform.
Jonathan Lamella, Associate of Arts. Isabella Nicholas, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Megan Chilelli, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Linda Mariano, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude, PSB, PTK, SKD. Christopher Nunno, Associate of Arts. Maximiliano Vargas Nunez, Associate of Arts. Alexander Bianchi, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Justin Gregory, Associate of Arts, PTK. Mia Scandrette, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Jamie Schaefer, Associate of Arts. Kiera Carlos, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude, PSB, PTK, SKD. Nelsie Ubri, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude, PTK. Iman Bayat, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude, PTK. Raylene Panetti, Associate of Arts, PTK, PSB. Megan Navy, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude. Madison Balmer, Associate of Arts. Alexa Kreider, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Alicia Redmond, Associate of Arts. Anthony Basile, Associate of Arts. Jory Keller, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Brooke Harper, Associate of Arts. Jada Wells, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude. Aiden Wan, Associate of Arts. Emily Becker, Associate of Arts. Michael Varan Fernandez, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Veronica Lanza, Associate of Arts. Grace Oates, Associate of Arts, PTK. Lauren Scott, Associate of Arts. Crystal Carmona, Associate of Arts. Adam Feeney, Associate of Arts. Ariana Santiana, Associate of Arts. Grace Couchman, Associate of Arts, cum laude, PTK. Emily Grattan, Associate of Arts. Lucas Powell, Associate of Arts. Stephen Frenger, Associate of Arts. Peyton Carlton, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Taylor Wade, Associate of Arts, cum laude. Raven Martinez, Associate of Arts, PTK, SKD. Jordan DeBethan, Associate of Arts. Graham Noten, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Natasha Riviera, Associate of Arts, cum laude.
Madison and Attili. Kayla Rodriguez, AA. Michael Sand, magna cum laude, AA. Naomi Brown, AA, PTK. Alexander Ramsing, AA, PTK. Brittany and Biller, AA. Angelise Weber, AA, cum laude, PTK. Madison Nelson, AA. Zachary Pell, AA. Severina Kaplinski, AA. Ian Fields, AA. Isabella Cashavillani. Jamie Gale, AA. Tiana Ramos, AA. Erlyn Drew Gonzalez, AA. Alexander Vasquez, AA. Kyle Brewer, AA. Lake Osbach, AA. Hello. Samantha Hogan, AA. Laura Castano Villa, AA. Isabella Urquiza, AA. Kyla Cagnelli, AA, magna cum laude. Isaiah Jean, AA. Jawan Young, AA. Connor Vila, AA. Delizy Carrasquillo. Carrasquillo, yeah, thank you. AA. Lucas Burgess, AA, cum laude. Tammy Crothers, AA. Isabel Arabia, AA, cum laude. Ada Vasquez, AA. Donna Murphy, AA, cum laude. Avery Weinstein, AA, PSB, PTK, and SKD. Elizabeth Odom, AA, magna cum laude, PTK. Anna Pan, AA, cum laude, PTK. There you go. Michaela Geldbo, PTK, SKD, and an AA degree. Arana, okay. Mark Augustine Arana, AA, PTK, magna cum laude. Louis Hoffman, AA, cum laude. Colby Sandifer, AA. Marlene Lima Feliciano, AA. Hannah Lee, AA, magna cum laude. Norbert Kluzinski, AA. Sage Narducci, AA. Tiffany Mazur-Kiewitz, is that right? Got it? All right. AA. All right. Emily Snellings, AA, magna cum laude, PTK. Aurora Peckinpah, AA. Nicole Bermudez, AA. Serene Bayari, AA. And Brooke Team, all right, AA, magna cum laude.
That was so fun. I'd like to keep going. Dr. Thompson, Dr. Powell, we have to sit down now. Okay, graduates, please stand. That's right. Give them good job. All right. By the authority granted to me by Florida statutes 1001.65 and the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, I now proclaim you official graduates of Pasco-Hernando State College. To symbolize your status as graduates of PHSC, you may now turn your tassels from the right to the left side of your graduation cap. Your left, not mine. Yay! Since 1972, PHSC has provided degrees and certificates to more than 60,000 graduates. Let me be the first to welcome you to the ranks of PHSC alumni, which you now are. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our final speaker of the afternoon, Mrs. Lisa Shippey-Gonzalez. Lisa Shippey-Gonzalez serves as the Director of Finance and Human Resources at Pasco County Property Appraiser's Office. A proud alumna of Pasco-Hernando State College, her dedicated time there and degree laid the foundation for a career spanning entrepreneurship, accounting, and public administration. A true philanthropist at heart, Lisa is deeply involved with various nonprofits across Pasco County. She's the Community Service Co-Chair and past president of the Rotary Club of Newport Richey, a Paul Harris Fellow, and was crowned Queen Chasco of 2019. A graduate of the Leadership Pasco class of 2012, she has also served as board chair for the United Way of Pasco County from 2021 to 2023 and remains a committed member of the Area Agency on Aging of Pasco and Pinellas, where she serves on the Board of Directors and Finance Committee. Please join me in welcoming PHSC alumna Mrs. Shippey-Gonzalez.
Thank you, Dr. Peisers. Greetings, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, proud parents, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024, the newest alumni of Pasco-Hernando State College. I am honored to share a few words with you today. As I was unable to attend my own commencement from this great institution, I'd like to think of this as my do-over. Congratulations to each of you on accomplishing this major milestone that will be etched not only in your resume, but in your memories for life. You'll soon realize that those long study nights and other sacrifices that punctuated your commitment during this journey have given you something far greater than the time and effort you exchanged for them. You see, the knowledge and relationships that you've gained will shape your future and in many cases write a new chapter that you've only imagined up until this point. It's important to be mindful that we don't achieve these things alone, and I know many of you have family and friends here that have supported you along the way, perhaps when you needed it most. Just as you've worked hard, they too have sacrificed to assist you in your success. There's a little joy in celebrating alone, and I encourage you to take a second to congratulate with them with a moment of applause as well. When I think about what makes Pasco-Hernando State College so special to me, it's the diversity of the paths that lead us here. Some of you have come to college straight from high school, and some of you have come back later in life, following a less traditional but equally rewarding and challenging path. No matter the how or the why, the accomplishment is significant and signifies an unwavering commitment to not only education, but your perseverance and dedication. The exciting part about commencement is that it represents far more than finishing. By definition, the word signifies a beginning to a start, but I like to think of it as even more. Whether this moment signifies a transition to a career that you've dreamed of, or a next step in higher education, or even fulfillment of a personal goal or promise made long ago, you should be filled with excitement about what comes next. My journey has a lot of twists and turns, but I would like to share a few with you. I left high school in 1995, long before some of you were born, ready to go to college and pursue an accounting degree, but life had a different plan for me. I was offered a great paying job that became the foundation of my restaurant management and eventually restaurant ownership career. Along the way, I married my best friend, and we've made a beautiful family, especially my granddaughter. My husband and I owned honey-baked ham stores, started a Cuban cafe, owned a mobile coffee business, catering companies, and provided food services for private educational institutions. It's a legacy we're proud of, and I'm sometimes asked how it all came together. Spoiler alert, I don't have a secret business advice for you that reduces the hard work or sacrifice of being an entrepreneur. It requires you 24/7. I can, however, share a little magic. We both believe in the cornerstone of so much of what we've accomplished, and that's the importance of relationships. You see, I'm not just talking about those who've managed and mentored me at different stages. And believe me, you'll find good and just say not so good ones on that journey. I'm asking you to imagine and embrace the value of every relationship, from the person who greets you at the front desk to the president of an organization. Each one holds potential and promise, even if it's less apparent in the immediate moment. Taking the time to build these relationships fosters the ability to grow and step outside of your box, perhaps seeing things from a different perspective. Along the way, my perspective shifted from business and bottom lines to personal fulfillment and professional development. I decided that a degree, any degree, needed to be a goal for me, so I began the journey as a student. With the first step, I took classes one at a time, quite literally, and had a solid 10-year plan to attain my associate's degree. Pasco-Hernando State College offered the perfect environment of support and encouragement to stay the course, no matter how long it took me. Life and its many obligations weren't going to stop for me, but nor was my determination. During my time at Pasco-Hernando State College, I was fortunate enough to take a government class with Dr. Kevin O'Farrell. He ignited something inside me that wanted to understand more about government, in particular local government. This was the beginning of one of those lifelong relationships that, unbeknown to me at the time, would change my course forever. I learned quickly that in or out of the classroom, the more people I met or forged relationships with, the broader my possibilities and opportunities became. The relationships I built created a drive in me to help serve my community and get involved with things like Rotary, United Way, Wheelchairs for Kids, PACE Center for Girls. Now when someone doesn't have shelter, I know how to help them find it. When someone doesn't have food, I know how to make sure they get fed. And when the community has a need, I can help. The world is in need of your time, talents, and treasures, and the best way to multiply your impact is through the relationships that you build. So take a moment, look around, keep in touch with those that have been a part of your journey here. You truly never know the impact a connection can have on your life or your community. When you see the community's need from a larger perspective, you'll want to make a difference. That difference for me came in the form of a second career. At this point, I was truly drawn to serve, and I couldn't think of a better way to do that than working for local government. So at the age of 40, I decided to go to work for the Pasco County Clerk and Controller as an accountant. You might remember that was my plan when I left high school, but better late than never. I prefer to think of it as a midlife opportunity rather than a midlife crisis. The accounting came naturally, and back to college I went for a bachelor's degree, but something didn't connect. Accounting wasn't enough. To navigate local government, you must understand policy is the way through which all things happen. I changed my major to policy administration and finished that degree within a couple of years, much faster than the first one. I moved along to join the Pasco County property appraiser Mike Wells as Director of Finance. My point to all of this is that you can always change, reinvent yourself, and even have a second go at life. I left the comfortable life of entrepreneurship for public service, and to this day, I can't imagine anything more fulfilling. Let me close with a little saying that I tell myself all the time. Don't say no. That does not mean you always say yes, but I try to never say no to opportunity. Not saying no is what brought me here today. I received a message from Dr. Richardson asking if I would be willing to be an alumni speaker. Not saying no to Rob Aegis when he invited me to Rotary has helped me to weave myself into the community and serve our neighbors in need. Not saying no to my husband when he asked me to marry him was definitely a game changer. In life, you will be presented many opportunities. May you navigate that journey with the confidence to say yes and the relationships to help carry you along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
What an inspiring story. Thank you. And graduates, as you hear the speakers, we ask them to share deliberately so you will listen to their stories at whatever point you are in life and be inspired by them and know that there is nothing that prohibits you from doing what they have done and more. So I hope you're encouraged and inspired. With that, let me ask you graduates to stand one more time. I would also request that the audience stand and enjoy our alma mater, presented once again by the illustrious PHSC student, Ms. Genesis Rodriguez Davila. The alma mater is located on the final page of your program if you wish to join us in song. Guests, after the alma mater is sung, please remain in place for the recessional as our graduates, faculty, staff, and platform guests exit the building. Also, please linger after the ceremony to enjoy this special occasion. Take photos with family and friends at our free photo booth and visit our foundation booth for alumni bags and information located in the quad. Once again and finally, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2024 winter graduates, and now our alma mater.
I don't expect you to know this one, but learn it as I sing it for you. For rolling hills and woodlands, for lakes, groves, mines, and sea, our alma mater glorious, we sing our praise to thee. For scholarship and friendship, life's goals for us shall be. With wisdom, strength, and freedom to serve humanity. As we go forth in service in each community, with fine ideals and virtues to face reality, our lives shall sing thy praises, our thoughts will be of thee, to help fulfill high purpose, all hail PHSC.